Good morning. This is our new story today, Tad and Dad. David Ezra Stein is the author and the illustrator. Tad and Dad. My dad has big, buggy eyes, strong legs, and a huge mouth. He sings in a loud burp that echoes across the pond, and I love him. As soon as I could wiggle, I swam everywhere with my dad. Look at me, Dad. Great swimming, Tad. Dad tried to tuck me in at night, but splash! I followed him to his bed. Why are you in my bed? Said Dad. So you won't miss me, I said. I went to sleep and dreamt that I could swim as fast as Dad. And then I grew legs. Surprise, Dad! So that's what was kicking me. That day, I reached new heights. Look at me, Dad. Great hopping, son. Dad tried to tuck me in at night, but splash! I followed him to his bed. That night, I dreamt I was the best jumper in the world, like Dad. And then I grew a big mouth, and I could sing, Good morning, Dad. Is it morning already? That day the pond was alive with the sound of music made by me and Dad. Dad tried to tuck me in at night, but splash! It's me, Tad, I said. That night, I dreamt that I could sing as loud as Dad. And then I grew really big and I was very hungry. Hi, Dad. What's for breakfast? Oof. That day, we helped ourselves to a feast. Look at me, Dad. Great shot, son. Dad tried to tuck me in at night, but sploosh! Tad, said Dad, when you jump in my bed, I can't sleep because you're always wiggling and poking and kicking and croaking. I didn't know that, I said. Why do you want to sleep in my bed? Said Dad. Are you trying to drive me bananas? I'm sorry, Dad, but don't worry. I don't want to sleep in your bed anymore anyway. You snore. How can I snore when I don't even sleep? Said Dad. Good night, Dad, I said. And for the very first time, I swam away from Dad. Ah, said Dad. Peace at last. I tried to go to sleep, but I heard a big hubbub. Someone huge was splashing around. Gone it, said a loud voice. I couldn't believe my eyes. It was my dad. He was wiggling and poking and kicking and croaking. He was splashing around and making a big ruckus. What's wrong, Dad? I said. I still can't sleep. I think I know what you need, Dad. A little company, I said. Is that better, Dad? Maybe better, he said. Soon Dad was fast asleep. I was right. I knew he would miss me.